Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining me for another episode of the podcast, the Simple Habits and Great Results podcast. As always, thank you all for your subscribes, your likes, your comments, your views, and everything like that. Really appreciate it. And if you have not subscribed already, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button because we are going to get into some really, really awesome topics as far as like how to lose weight, how to gain weight, how exercises can be beneficial for you, how to fix a play. We're gonna get into a lot of stuff on this channel, and I'm really excited to share all the information and knowledge that I have with you all to help you all get to the person that you want to be, whether that is for weight loss, whether that's for weight gaining, whether that's for health, whatever it is. I just want to help you all get to wherever you want to be because I feel like I have the knowledge and I have the experience and I don't know, the personality maybe. I think I'm personable. Do y'all think so? Maybe? I don't know. It is what it is. On another note, I again want to thank you all for watching and all your kind thoughts about what me and my wife did. We're going to continue to do that at least once a month. We'll see what happens after this because she really enjoyed it. But one thing I will say though, how dare you all like and watch her video more than you like and watch mine? I feel some type of way about that. I really do. And I think you all are just, I don't know. I don't know what to say about you all, but I'm disappointed. I'm kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Again, I am not a jealous person whatsoever because I just enjoy the fact that you all like the content that we put out. I hope it potentially helps somebody, and we're just going to continue to do more of those things each month as we go forward in our lives together. So hope you all enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy this. But today it's going to be a little bit of a different episode. Typically, I do like a lot of motivational kind of things because I like to motivate people. I like people to know that, you know, they're not alone in this journey and that they too have help. But today I'm going to teach you all. I'm going to teach you all how to lose weight. Now, granted, I know there are a lot of people who may need to lose weight, some people that may want to gain weight, or some people who want to be healthy. But it all encompasses around food. And I'm a nutritionist, so we're going to talk about food. Although I am a CrossFit instructor too. But I digress. We're going to talk about food today. We may talk about exercise a little bit later on in another video. Yeah, we probably will. But today we're going to talk about food. I'm going to teach you all how to lose weight with nutrition. Now, granted, exercise is important in this, but today we're going to focus on nutrition. As I mentioned before, and I don't want to beat this into the ground, but it is so important because nutrition in itself is so simple. It really is. And if you do it the way CrossFit preaches, which I'm a fan of it because it makes it a little bit more simplistic than having to buy this for vegan or buy that for carnivore or buy this for whatever diet that you want to get on. But CrossFit makes it easy. Eat lean meats, vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, low starch, no sugar. That's it. You do that in a way that's going to optimize your body for performance, and bam, there you go. I'm done. That's it. We're finished. That's it. Bye. I hope you guys, did you pick that? I'm kidding. I'm not done yet. We got more to talk about. So, but it really is that simple. It really is. And if you think about it from the standpoint of food being your source of recovery and your performing enhancing drug for the next workout, then you'll start to really look at food differently. Like the conversations that I have with my wife about food are completely different from a person who's trying to lose, like, let's say 50, 60 pounds. It's a completely different conversation because my wife works out. Yes, she works out a good bit. But when we talk about food, it is from the standpoint of how can these simple ingredients help us recover from our workout and help us for our next workout. So we use food as a tool in order to help us perform better in the gym. Now, a person who's on a weight loss journey or trying to be a little bit healthier, we look at food as, are you storing the food or are you using the food? because storing the food is not going to be conducive to weight loss. It's not going to be conducive to your health journey, but using the food is. And how do you use your food to fuel your body? How do you use your food in order to help you through your life and your day and your journey? That's what we're going to answer today. I hope you guys take notes. Get your pen and paper out. Really take notes. I think notes taking is, I've heard this before, note takers equals money makers. If you want to make money, and take notes. And if you want to change your life, take notes. Okay. So we're going to talk about how to construct your plate. We're going to talk about how you can get the most bang out of your workouts by using nutrition. And we're going to talk about how to become a better version of yourself. Now, when we talk about building a plate, this is one of my favorite things to talk about because it's actually a skill. Like when I see a person construct a plate and, they'll put it on TikTok or the Instagram and everything, and they have carb, little vegetables, and some meat here and there. That's your typical standard go-to American diet, basically. And while that may be beneficial for somebody who's trying to gain weight, not necessarily is it conducive for somebody who's trying to lose it. All right. So one of the ways that I found to be the most efficient way to look at how to construct a plate is called the plate method. Now, I'm a precision nutrition nutritionist. Say that 3 times fast. And they have what's called the plate method. And I love it. I give it out at my seminars. I give it out to all my clients because I think the ability to build a plate is something that is not talked about much. So as a part of this video, you'll actually see it right here. Bam, there you go. The plate method, it actually is really simple. All you do is basically you have your protein on the plate, you have a little bit of fat, a little bit of starch, and vegetables. That's it. It's simple, super simple. But when you see the plates that are loaded with starches and a little bit of vegetables and some protein, that's not necessarily something that's going to lead to success. It may taste great, but it's not necessarily going to lead to success. So when you're trying to lose weight, you need a well-balanced plate, a plate full of vegetables. If you can find vegetables that are in season, that's perfect. You need to prioritize your protein. So for most of my clients, I typically suggest anywhere from 4 to 6 ounces of lean meat will be spot on beneficial, and eat that first. Please eat the protein first. Then we're talking about just a little bit of starch, and then some fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, low starch, no sugar, all that good stuff. So it's so simple how to build a plate that's going to help you reach your goals. But let's just be realistic and let's be honest about it. I am a nutritionist, but I'm also human. That is not necessarily the most tasting thing. But here is the trick. Learn how to cook with seasonings, okay? Like chicken has been around forever. People who are of Indian descent and people who are of Asian descent cook the chickens completely different. You know why? Because they use different seasonings. People who are from Africa, people who are from Spain, use different seasonings to cook the same stuff. We only have a few options for proteins, and we only have a few options we have more options for vegetables, but that's depending on where you're from. But we only have a few options for proteins: chicken, fish, beef, pork, lamb, if you're into that kind of stuff, and all that good stuff. Tofu, I mean, if you're a vegan person, yeah, that kind of stuff. But how do we spice these things up? By using different seasonings. Figure out a different dish. Maybe you can do a Hispanic night, or maybe you can do an Asian cuisine night using the same chicken, different seasonings. It's just that simple. Same with vegetables. Try different seasonings. Look up what seasonings go best with this vegetable, what seasons go best with this vegetable, and try them out. Like, you don't have to just steam your broccoli and that be it. You don't have to just put your chicken on the grill and that be it. You can try different seasonings out, because seasonings typically don't have any calories. Okay, that's the trick. They don't have any calories. So you make your food taste better by using different things that you don't typically use, i.e. seasonings. All right. Also, cooking in avocado oil, please. Please cook in avocado oil. Okay. So with that being said, when you're doing the plate method and you're eating lean meats, vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, low starch, no sugars, you are going to set your body up to lose weight. You're going to set your body up to be more optimal. You're going to set your body up to produce the results that you want to produce. It's just on you to be consistent with it. It's on you to be consistent with your exercise so that you can change the narrative and change the conversation that you have around food. It's on you. But it's important that you do this because it's going to be beneficial for you. It's going to make you have less trips to the doctor. Well, I don't know if they want me to say that. I mean, retract that statement. Go to the doctor all the time. Anyways, but it's going to help you become the better version of yourself that you imagine yourself being. Like we talked about in a couple of episodes ago. If you can imagine it, you can be it. But you also have to put in the work in order to do so. And on that note, putting in the work, it actually means cooking your food. Like this is 2024. Yeah. Crock pots and air fryers are your best friend. Like, to be honest with you, when I'm cooking chicken, it's rare that I actually put it in a skillet anymore. I mean, why? Like, I just chop it up, throw it in the air fryer. 11, 12, 15 minutes later, it's all done. I don't have time for all that anymore. I'm a business owner. I'm a dad. I'm a husband. I got all these things that I got to do. I don't have time to just stand over the stove and cook. So use an air fryer. Use a crock pot. These things have been around for a while now. And if you even look into like different recipes, do not go on TikTok to find your recipes. Like those people are going to have you. Never mind. But you can find different recipes and different spices in order to make and enhance your food. So do that. Hell, even if you don't want to cook your broccoli, me and my wife buy these bags of broccoli. Like we get and green beans. We get probably 2 every time we go to the grocery store. Poke a hole in it, put it in the microwave for 3 minutes and 45 seconds, bam, we're done. Okay. So be more efficient with how you're cooking in order to limit the excuses of, oh, hey, I got to go out to this place to get a burger. No, just eat at home. It's more beneficial for you and it's going to be better for you in the long term. Now, when it comes to optimizing your workouts using nutrition, like this is one of those things that I've truly learned from CrossFit, because for the longest, carbs have always been looked at as the enemy. Like, don't eat carbs. You got to have low carbs. You got to do this. You can't do a lot of carbs. Like, huh? Carbs? What do you mean? When did carbs become the bad thing? Because I eat a lot of rice. I eat a lot of potatoes, sweet potatoes. I eat vegetables, fruit. Aren't those carbs? Yeah. So why? Now, granted, all carbs are not good, but what you get from carbohydrates is really, really beneficial for workouts. Like, take for instance, your average CrossFit Games athlete, probably a male, we'll say male, probably eats around 500 grams of carbs on a day-to-day basis. 500 grams of carbs. Why? Because they work out a lot. Even if you are a person who is eating or working out at least one time a day, and that's a really, really hard intent, like the intention is there, the intensity is there, like you still can probably manage to eat around 250 grams of carbs and still be okay, because carbs are a fuel source. Now, you don't need them all day. You don't need to, like, if you have a sit down at home job or a desk job, do you need 250 grams of carbs? No, you don't. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, do not be afraid of using carbs as a fuel source, especially on the days when you're going to work out. Carb loading is a real thing. There's a reason why runners for a race the night before, typically they load up on pasta. You know why? Because carbs are a real thing for competition. Carbs are a real thing for training. They are an excellent energy source that is going to help power you through your workout. Now, granted, you do need protein. You do need a lot of protein if you're going to work out. And to be honest with you, we probably under eating protein anyway. So always think about upping your protein levels. But carbs are not the real enemy. Now, like I said, I would not recommend anybody eating 300, 400, 500 grams of carbs just to sit down all day, because that's not going to be beneficial. Because at the end of the day, carbs are not the enemy. A lack of movement is, and it will always be for us humans who evolved via movement. We've always been moving. We've always been more active than not until, probably now. But carbs are not the enemy. Carbs should be used as a source of energy to help propel you through your workout. I've had clients who were on a weight loss journey, right? And I typically would have them do like an elimination diet, because I think those are really, really beneficial for understanding what your body likes and doesn't like. But while on the elimination diet, one client in particular, she would load up on carbs right before her workout, because those things were going to give her the energy that she needed in order to get her through the workout, especially on those really, really intense workout days where it's really hard, really difficult, and makes you want to cry and scream for your mommy. Maybe I have done that. No, I haven't cried, but I screamed for mama before. It's okay. It is what it is. But carbs are not the enemy. I've been using carbs pretty much my entire CrossFit life because they help propel me through my workouts. And again, when I'm talking about performing optimally for a workout and then recovering from that workout, you need energy. But energy timing is another thing too, which we will not get into, because that's more of an advanced concept that most people don't need to even worry about. Because if you're eating lean meats, vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, little starch, no sugars, then you should be okay. But when you're talking about optimizing your performance for a workout, you need a carb source. That's just, I just can't stress that enough. You really need a source of carbohydrates. Now, the quality does matter. I'm not telling you to go out there and get a burger from name the restaurant and it be sitting heavy on your stomach and you perform bad. I'm not saying that. But simple, easy carbohydrates that are easy to break down by your body, i.e. white rice, i.e. potatoes, i.e. fruits, and that kind of stuff, they are very beneficial for your body in order to help give you the energy you need to perform well in your workouts. Because in my company, the name of the company is HPR Health and Nutrition. If you want to, sign up, link right there in the bio for a consultation, free, 30 minutes. But our HPR Health and Nutrition stands for Habits, Performance, Results. Because we feel like if your habits are in place and you're performing them better, you'll get the results. So if your habits are in place for working out and nutrition, you'll perform better in the gym and in life. And guess what'll happen? You'll get the results that you want. So in order to optimize the way that you work out, maybe before you work out, an hour and a half before, you have some carbohydrates, some good quality carb sources in order to help propel you through your workout. And you can have some after that, but then the meals before that and breakfast, lunch, and all that good stuff, maybe limit the amount of sources of carbs that you have if you're so carb conscious. But at the end of the day, you need carbs to help fuel your workout. Use them as a quote unquote drug to help you better your workout, because that's all they do. They are a quick energy source that is going to help you do better while working out in order to get the results that you want. All right. So that is how we're going to optimize our plate and optimize our food to be more beneficial for us and help us with our workout so that we can get the results that we want. And that's essentially how you become a better version of yourself. You do that consistently. I'm not saying that you have to do it day in, day out. Right now, to be honest with you, I work out 4 days a week. 4 days, that's it. And I do some strength training. I'm not in a running kick right now, but I do a lot of strength training, some running here in Metcon. That's it. That's all I do. 4 days a week. I don't stress about it. And then I eat towards the consumption that's going to help me become healthier and a better version of myself to give me the energy that I need to do all the things that an entrepreneur needs to do. Shout out entrepreneurs. Go support your small businesses. Again, click the link right there below, the first link, to sign up for a free 30-minute consultation. Anyways, but I digress. But in order to become a better version of yourself, you need to be consistent. Consistency is everything. Like we talked about before, if you are consistently doing the things that you need to do in order to gain weight, guess what's going to happen? You're going to gain weight. If your split looks 10-90, where 10% of your food is going to help you reach your goal and 90% isn't, what do you think is going to happen? Like this is sheer numbers. It's sheer math at this point. Math is the language of the universe for a reason, because it's not flawed. It's perfect. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So if you are consistently doing the things that you need to do, it may not happen. It's not going to happen overnight. It may not even happen in 3 to 4 or 5 months. But if you stay consistent with it and don't give up and don't give in, this is the motivational part, you will achieve the things that you want to achieve. You will reach the goals that you want to reach, because you're telling your body you will, and that's all that matters. Like, I don't care what you think. I am going to reach the goal that I want to achieve. Tell yourself that. Stay consistent with the boring things. Stay consistent with the stretching. Stay consistent with the exercise. Stay consistent with the food, the nutrition. Stay consistent in building your plate that's going to optimize your life and your goals and your habits and where you want to be. Stay consistent with those things. And I can guarantee you'll get there. Guarantee it. Like, I'll give you every cent that I have if you don't. If you stay consistent and do these things at least 80% of the time, you will definitely make it to where you want to be. Yeah, so that's it. If you want to learn how to lose weight, again, listen to this video, watch this video, take notes, understand how to build a plate, understand how to properly fuel yourself for a workout. Click the link right here to sign up for a free 30-minute nutrition consultation, and we'll get you on the way. HPR Health and Nutrition. Shout out to them. Whoop, whoop. But outside of that, it's simple, and it should be simple, but we like to make it a little bit more difficult than it should be. So make things simple, stick to the basics, and if you need help, I'm here. So until next time, I always forget these things. Oh man. If you made it this far, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Comment. The algorithms love that stuff, and I love the algorithms, and I love you. So comment. Make sure that you like, subscribe, share with a friend who may be on a weight loss journey, because I'm pretty sure this will help them out. And I think the next episode, I'm actually filming the next episode with my son, and it'll be out next Wednesday. Next Wednesday with the kiddo, and we're going to talk about entrepreneurship, because I think that's a very important topic to be discussed with your kids, whether they go to college or whether they start their own business. I think it's very important that they know they have an option. So that's what we're going to talk about. Me and my wife will be on in another couple of weeks, like 3 weeks from now. So look forward to that. And everybody just, as always, create yourself a great day and stick to the basics. Peace.